Budweiser once got banned from selling their beer at a football World Cup just 2 days before it started, and the way they handled this is something that not a lot of brands have the guts to do. This is episode 9 of FIFA World Cup marketing stories. So this was the 2022 Football World Cup in Qatar, and Budweiser was the official beer sponsor. But then Qatar banned alcohol from football stadiums, and all of a sudden Budweiser was left with an entire warehouse full of beer cans. Now this suddenly became one of the biggest stories in the Football World Cup, and in the first game of the World Cup, fans were chanting, "We want beer in the stadium." Basically, the entire conversation was around how a beer brand got embarrassed at its own event, and Budweiser could not really do anything to control that narrative. So they did something that was very, very interesting. Instead of trying to make the story go away, they changed what the story was even about. They basically announced that the entire unsold inventory of beer that they had would go straight to the country that actually ends up winning the World Cup. Now think about what this did. Until then, the story was Budweiser's beer is stuck in a warehouse. But then suddenly the story turned into who will take the Budweisers home. The beer was the same, the mess was the same, but now the entire conversation had shifted to something that Budweiser was controlling and not the media. And by the way, that extra beer which they were supposed to give out for free did not really cost them anything extra because that was anyway lying waste for them. And the most interesting part is, eventually when Argentina ended up winning the World Cup, Budweiser actually distributed close to 1 million cans out there. And since Messi is also a brand ambassador of Budweiser, it only worked better for them. I think the way they handled this was very, very interesting and clever. What are your thoughts?